My first tip is listening to a rose quartz frequency while in the shower. This is a game changer. There was a famous study done by Masaru Emoto, which honestly, I think I just butchered that name, but I will put it on the screen here. And his study was he took 2 glasses of water. The first glass of water, he spoke words of love and positivity into the water. And the second glass, he spoke words of hate and negativity into the water. Afterward, he froze both glasses and then examined them under a microscope. And what he found was the glass that he spoke words of love into had an aesthetically pleasing structure and was overall very symmetrical. The glass that he spoke hate into was less symmetrical and was overall structurally less attractive. After this experiment, he actually did write a book called Messages in Water, where he does go more into depth into this experiment. I haven't read it yet. I do plan on it, and I'll leave it linked below if you're interested. But what I find so fascinating about this is that it proves that water holds memory and it can be influenced in a way that benefits us. Rose quartz is the crystal of love and beauty. So whenever I take a shower, I make sure to play my rose quartz frequency to charge my water with love as it's pouring over me. And I will let you know, I feel like a goddess anytime I am getting out of the shower. Even if I want to listen to music, I'll still bring in my iPad and play my rose quartz frequency just at a lower volume, so I still get the benefits of charging my water with love. To add to this tip, I recommend keeping a rose quartz crystal in your shower as well, because that will really amplify the frequency and overall energy of the love that we're trying to bring in. And if you want to get crazy, you can also get love soap. I like to use mine on Fridays, which is Venus Day, and it's basically a spelled soap with the intention of love. I am telling you, you will feel like a queen or king after your shower. There is something with literally surrounding yourself with love as you're caring for yourself in the shower that just makes your energy glow. And I always feel so happy, so confident, and full of self-love after I take showers. That's just like my me time. And I do contribute a big part of that to listening to my rose quartz frequency, which I will leave linked down below. Second tip, this one I kind of talk about a lot, so I'm briefly gonna mention it, but it always works for me and I love it. Creating a lucky charm out of a birthmark or mole, specifically on your face, and if you don't have a natural one, you can always just create one. This right here is the one that I always use. So every day I like to fill it in to make it a little bit darker. And as I'm filling it in my head, I imagine a sparkle sound. And if I can find the sparkle sound that I hear in my head, I will put it here now. Sometimes I have a specific intention with this lucky charm. For example, if I'm going to the thrift store and I want to score in something that I've been looking for a while, that might be my intention as I'm filling in my lucky charm birthmark. Other times, my intention is just like a lucky surprise. I kind of want to see what the universe has in store for me. Always changing, but this is such a fun way to bring more luck into your life and to attract more luck. And I really like the idea of always having a lucky charm on you and something that you can never lose. Coming from someone who has ADHD and I'm always losing everything, this tip is just, because I mean, it's on my face, I'm not gonna lose it. My third glamour magic tip is getting intentional haircuts. I believe that hair is magical and holds energy, so I always get haircuts either on the full moon or new moon. I actually got a haircut today on the new moon eclipse in Libra. Getting a haircut on the new moon promotes growth, renewal, and new beginnings. Your hair will grow back faster and healthier when you get a haircut on the new moon. If you are trying to grow your hair longer, I definitely recommend getting your haircut during this time. Also symbolizes letting go of the old and making room for the new in various areas in your life. If you are trying to glow up or enter a new era in your life, I'd also recommend getting a haircut haircut during the new moon. Now, getting a haircut during the full moon encourages thicker and stronger hair growth. It is said to bring vitality and strength to your hair growth. So if your hair is dead or very unhealthy and you want to reverse that, I would recommend getting a haircut during the full moon. Or even if your hair is just very thin and you want it to be thicker, this would be a great time for you to get a haircut. Symbolically, if you have a good thing going and you want to strengthen that energy that's already growing, this would be a great time for you to get a haircut. The zodiac signs Libra and Taurus are ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of love and beauty. So whenever there is an astrological emphasis on any of these two signs in a positive way, this would be another great time for you to get a haircut because you will probably be feeling very beautiful and happy with your hair. Furthermore, getting a haircut on an eclipse is all about releasing. It's like the ultimate shedding symbolically. So if you're ready for change and want change and you're really fully ready to just let go of a past version of yourself, this is a good time to get a haircut. I definitely do not recommend getting a haircut during an eclipse if you're not ready for change and if you're not ready for that change to be a little bit intense, you know? It is definitely a little intense, fair warning, but sometimes that's just what you want. Like me, I got a haircut today on the eclipse and I feel great. So there's that. My final glamour magic tip for you loves is to have a small music library in your head for various reasons. Hear me out. Music is a glamour. And music provokes a variety of different feelings, especially if you're an energetically sensitive person. So something that I've started to do that has helped me immensely with overthinking or anxiety is having my own personal music library in my head. I think giving an example will be the easiest way for me to explain this. So let's say you are alone in a crowd of people, and you get overstimulated and you want to take a second to yourself, but you feel a little awkward to step aside for whatever reason. Go into your music library and let's say one of your songs is a Lana Del Rey song. And I'm saying that because one of my songs is a Lana Del Rey song. Listen to the song or a specific verse in your head, and suddenly you're not awkwardly going to get space alone. You're mysteriously taking time to yourself. It's like immediately channeling one of your favorite artists. That's the best way I can describe it. It helps you to romanticize a moment more than overthink one. Another example, if you are in a social situation and you want to quickly get the courage to go talk to someone, in your music library, think of a song or artist that makes you want to live life to the fullest and meet as many people as you can because life's short and you only live once. I'm telling you, channel a song and it's not gonna be as scary to approach someone. It's gonna be like, well, what do I have to lose? Internal music libraries, I find, help take the edge off and helps you channel a more lighthearted and romantic way to perceive the world. That's probably one of my favorite tips. It's just such a game changer. It's such a game changer, I'm telling you. If you have any glamour magic tips, please leave them down below. I hope you all enjoyed this week's video and I will see you next week with a new one. Bye.